Selamat pagi semua. Nama saya Aruna Laki Wijaya and teammate saya Yuven, Ravi, Arinesh dan Harinesh Alaki Sankaran. Today we are going to present about Pbt Security Basic and IT Professional. So here we go, and this is the introduction of our subject. The numerous security problems, including illegal access, data breaches, and social engineering attacks, have been experienced by Guardian Tech Industries. To address this issue and strengthen the network and information system overall security posture, this study provides a throughout security plan. Access control, data encryption, intrusion prevention, social engineering awareness, and user training are all included in the strategy, which stays within the 100K budget. So, in, in this issue, the scenario 1 issue, unrestricted data access across departments. Problem, probable clause, weak access control, username and password likely grant access to all data on the central server, regardless of department relevance. The missing role-based access control, which is called the RBAC, which is permission are not assigned based on the job function, allowing all the users to see everything. A possible solution, implement RBAC, which is missing role-based access control. To classify users into role based on their department and job function. Each role will have specific permission to access only the data they need to perform their tasks. Enforce least privilege. Grant users the minimum level of access necessary to complete their jobs. No users should have access to all data unless absolutely essential. Expected result: reduce risk of data breaches. Restricting access based on role significantly reduce um, significantly reduce the chances of unauthorized individual viewing confidential information. Improve data security. Sensitive data becomes accessible only to authorized personnel within the relevant departments. Next, I will pass to the second presenter.
Um, Thank you, Arun. My name is Harinesh. I'm going to explain about scenario two. Scenario two: issue malicious network intrusions. Probable cause of this scenario is unsecure network. Network vulnerabilities like weak firewalls, outdated software, or openings for attackers. Uh, Another is lack of intrusion detection or prevention, IDS or IPS. Absence of system to monitor network activity and identify or block malicious attempts. Another probable cause is insufficient patch management. For example, unpatched vulnerabilities in software and operating system create exploitable weakness. Possible solutions for these issues are network security enhancement. As for example, firewalls implement firewalls to filter incoming and outgoing traffic, blocking unauthorized access attempt, instruction detection or prevention systems, IDS or IPS. Deploy an IDS or IPS to monitor network activity and detect or prevent suspicious behavior. Vulnerability management, conduct regular vulnerability scans on systems and promptly apply security patches. As per results of these scenarios are reduced risk of network intrusions. Uh, it's like firewalls, IDS, IPS, and vulnerability management significantly improve the network's ability to detect and prevent unauthorized access. Another one is improved threat detection and response. IDS IPS provides red time alerts for suspicious activity, enabling faster response to potentials. Next slide. Okay, scenario 3 is issue. Scenario 3 issues are data leak of sensitive information. Probable cause of these scenarios are insider threat. An employee with access to sensitive data may have initially or uninitially leaked it. Another probable cause is unsecure data sharing practice. Sharing sensitive data through insecure channels like personal email or unencrypted cloud storage could lead to leaks. Possible solution of this scenario are data encryption. Encrypt sensitive data at rest and latency to render it unusable even if intercepted. Another one is secure data sharing practices. Establish secure protocols for sharing sensitive data, such as using encrypted file transfer services or secure cloud solution. Another one is employee training. Reinforce employee awareness of data security policies and best practice to prevent accidental leaks. Last but not least, expected results are reduced leaks of data leaks, encryption and DLP solutions significantly reduce the risk of sensitive data being stolen or leaked independently. Finally, improve data security postures. Stronger data security practices minimize the potential for future data breaches. Next, I will pass to Yuvan for the next slide.
So scenario 4, the issue is social engineering attack via phishing email. The problem is an employee fell victim to a phishing email disclosing sensitive information to an attacker impersonating IT staff. The cause is lack of security awareness training. Employees may not be able to identify phishing attempts or understand the risk of sharing sensitive information through email. The next cause is weak password management practices. Employees might be using weak password for reusing them across different accounts, making them more vulnerable to credential theft. The possible solution is security awareness training. Conduct regular training to educate employees on social engineering tactics, phishing scams, and best practices for identifying suspicious emails. Next is phishing simulations. Simulate phishing attacks to test employee awareness and effectiveness of training. The next possible solution is strong password policies. Enforce complex password requirements, including mandatory password changes and multi-factor authentication (MFA) to add an extra layer of security. The expected results is improved user awareness. Employees become more adept at identifying phishing attempts and avoiding social engineering scams. Next, reduce risk of social engineering attacks. Enhance awareness and reporting procedures make it harder for attackers to trick employees into disclosing sensitive information. The last one is stronger password security. Complex password and MFA significantly reduce the risk of compromised credentials, even if an employee falls for a phishing attempt. Next, I'll pass to Oxford. Number six, budget allocation. The budget is RM 100,000. Budget can be distributed in the following ways: software and license for security for 50,000, data encryption, access control, and intrusion detection or prevention systems. Next, 20,000 can be used for training programs. Create and conduct best practices training for security for employees, and another 20,000 can be used for consultancy services, configuration of security systems, first security assessment, and continuous support. Next, 10,000 is used for hardware updates. Set aside money for any possible hardware updates that might be required for particular security solutions.
So as you can see, thank you Harinesh and Yuvan to present. As you can see the conclusion here, the network and information security posture of Guardian Tech Industry can be greatly strengthened by putting the suggestion solution into practice and encouraging a culture of security awareness. Sensitive data will be protected and the chance of additional security events will be reduced. A general structure is provided in this study. Security requirements and Guardian Tech Currently, infrastructure will be determine the specific settings and solution. And here we go. This is all we get the reference each and every information in this website and so on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.